I mentioned this gentleman named Dan Sullivan, and there's another piece of advice he has that's called the 80% rule. And it's all about making progress towards things. And what he says is if you're about to release something, if you're about to launch something, if you're about to try something new, don't wait till it's 100% perfect. You're never going to get it out there. Wait till it's about 80% perfect. You're going to get it about 80% right. And that's how I've done my videos, by the way. That's how I've done my businesses, the entrepreneurial business I have, all these different things. And then you're going to, in that first wave, get about 80% right. And then in that second wave, the second time you make some tweaks to it, there's going to be 20% roughly that's not perfect. And you're going to make that 80% better. And now you're at 80% plus 20% times 80%, which is 16%. You're 96% good. And by the third time you fix it, you're at 99.2% good. So again, this is a progress, not perfection thing. I really encourage you, especially in beach volleyball. The actual core of the game is to have fun and to get the ball to hit the sand. It's not necessarily about detonating or bouncing volleyballs. I mean, that's all fun. But at the end of the day, it's about hitting the ball, having it land in the court before somebody else touches it. That's the idea of it. And so in this, I'm going to encourage you, again, continue to get better. Don't wait till you're perfect. Be okay with not doing things perfectly, and understand it's going to take you somewhere between 1,000 to 10,000 to 100,000 attempts or touches at a certain shot to master it or feel comfortable with it. So especially when you play against people who've been playing for decades and you see, we call them old man shots. Like, they just seem to go in. Why? We've been playing so long, so many times. And sometimes with athleticism that we might not have, we can still make things happen. And so what I encourage you, especially if you're a young player, right now you're looking at a guy, this is the 54-year-old model. And you might be thinking, man, there's people that are so much faster than he is and sharper and this and that. But I encourage you, as with all the people that are at my age who've played at a high level, we know some stuff. I saw Phil Dallenhauser mention this in a post recently. A lot of the people in their 50s can still compete with kids in their teens and their 20s who are in their prime. And so I'm going to suggest to you is, yes, you can probably jump higher than I can, and maybe you can hit a ball harder than I can. But the simple fact that I can tell you that myself and other athletes like us are still playing against kids that are playing in college and competing with them and beating them at least roughly 20, 30, sometimes 50% of the time or more. You want to know what's in our head. What have we learned? So if you can take the wisdom we have and then add it to the athleticism, the talent, the drive you have, that's going to be a really great combination.